Many customers use Frevo to automate workflows like employee onboarding. They love the advantages of online forms, such as dynamic behavior and built-in mobile, but need to generate a custom PDF, such as a federal W-4 or I-9. With Frevo, you don't have to choose. Let's take a look at how easy it is to create your own custom PDF documents from an online workflow. First, we'll take a quick look at an example employee onboarding. This is one of our most common use cases. It's particularly suited for digitization. The manual process has lots of duplicate data entry, errors and omissions are common, the forms have to be signed multiple times, and the process is tedious, time-consuming, and costly. Let's take a look at the online employee onboarding workflow. We'll collect information across multiple screens. On the first page, we collect basic personal information. Fields like a date, email address, social security number, etc. are always fully validated. Users cannot submit a form with invalid entries in these fields. You cannot omit required fields. The system will automatically prevent it. For example, on this screen the signature is required, and if the user tries to advance to the next page without signing, it'll be highlighted. When all required fields have valid values, you can advance to the next step by clicking the Personal Allowances button at the top. We come to the Personal Allowances section. Even though the IRS W-4 requires first name, last name, etc., those fields are not repeated on the form, since we already collected that information on the previous page. The signature and today's date are also copied over, and we've completely eliminated duplicate data entry. The next page, Federal I-9, is similar. There's no need to re-enter information that's already been collected earlier. This form has some show-hide logic. If you check the last box, additional information is required. In the digital version, the fields only show up if they're needed. Otherwise, they're hidden. Now that we've filled out these steps, let's take a look at the generated PDFs. Click the View Completed W-4 button, and you'll see that the allowances, first name, last name, address, signature, etc. have been copied over. This is a valid W-4 that can be submitted to the government. The I-9 is similar. We didn't ask for first name, last name, etc., but the generated I-9 is a valid document that has all the necessary data. Now, let's take a look at how easy it is to create these PDFs. We'll use a federal W-4 downloaded from the IRS website. This is a standard fillable PDF. The one thing that's missing is that the signature and date fields are not fillable. So we'll first make them fillable. There are many tools to do that. We'll use PDF Escape. Upload the W-4 and add a couple of fillable fields. Add a text field for the signature and a second one for the date. Size and place the fields on the PDF as desired. Save the form and download it. We've updated the federal fillable PDF with those two extra fields. Now let's go back to our workflow and add a new generated form. Upload the PDF we just created. Then click on the Map Fields button and you'll see that the PDF appears in the designer. The fields in the PDF that are available for mapping are highlighted in yellow. On the left side, the fields that are available in the workflow are displayed. All you have to do is drag and drop the map fields. You can also drop the signature and date from the online form onto the PDF into the text fields we created earlier. Now, let's save our PDF and we're done with the mapping process. The one other thing to do is to go to the confirmation step in the workflow and set up the button so that it displays this newly mapped PDF. Let's try it out. Fill out the fields in the various steps. Now, when you click on the Preview button, the new federal W-4 is displayed. The data is properly copied over from the workflow to the PDF. That's how easy it is. In just 5 minutes, we created a mapped PDF from our workflow. You can also generate multiple PDFs. We'll add 2 state PDFs, California and New York. We already saw how to map fields from the workflow onto the PDF, but you can also add a precondition. Click on the precondition button and set a condition using the Visual Builder. For example, state is New York. When an employee is onboarded in New York, the workflow will generate the federal and New York W-4, and similarly for California. In this way, you can set up really complex workflows and preconditions so that only the appropriate documents are generated. It's easy to try this for yourself. Simply visit our website and sign up for a free trial. Install the employee onboarding template. It's a fully functional pre-created example with mapped PDFs and visual instructions on how to try it. Thanks for watching.